New Japanese Kingdom Hearts Union Cross story update. Well, the last one was pretty good, one with Maleficent, so let's see what this one has.
I'm so confused! Ah!
People who say they don't really need me, you're probably everything I get between
What's up, guys? It's me, Rollo Bomber, and today I have some news and information to share with you guys, and also some Union Cross stuff. First, we're gonna go over the Union Cross stuff because so the new story update with the Japanese version of Union Cross came out last night, but the translations came out this morning. And if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure I said this, I am now trying to follow the Japanese Union Cross story because that's the one that's going to be complete by the time Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. So I'm still going to play the English version, but in order to stay on top of the story, I am just going to watch the Japanese the English translation of the Japanese version of the story updates when they come out. And so this month's story update showed it went from talking about Maleficent and her time traveling, which I'll get to that later. It was more so focusing on the new Union Cross leaders, and of course we know these new Union Cross leaders are Ephemer, Skuld, Ventus, Brain, and Laurium, although it was supposed to be Strelitzia, but she bit the dust. So the story cutscenes open up with Ephemer calling in a meeting with the other Union leaders to discuss one of the rules that was apparently in the book that Ava gave them. And it's talking about something called Shift Pride, and it's more so glossing over Keyblade wielders fighting each other. And apparently the book permits it even after the war. And so when Ephemer is discussing this, first of all, Laurium is nowhere to be found. Brain said he had some prior engagements to do and he's busy looking for somebody, and Laurium told Brain that whatever Ephemer decides on, he will stick with him. That's the opinion he's going to stick with. When they're discussing Keyblade wielders fighting each other, Ventus first directly opposes. Objection! And shortly after that, you get a flashback to Kingdom Hearts Key with Skuld with the player sort of trying to break up a fight between two Keyblade wielders before the Keyblade War happened. And so, since she was sort of present in that conflict, she is also opposed to it. But since Brain was okay with it and Ephemer was okay with it, or I should say, he gave a valid reason as to be okay. And this sort of explains what PvP is, I guess, because he explains that the Keyblade wielders fighting each other, because remember, in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, this is after Kingdom Hearts Key. This isn't just a remaking of Kingdom Hearts Key, because when Kingdom Hearts Key ended, we got sent into the data versions of what we went through in Kingdom Hearts Key. So, and there's a video explaining this, so I'll just leave a link to that if you're genuinely confused. But, yeah, in Union Cross, we're never going to experience a Keyblade War in Union Cross, because we're going through the data versions and it's just cycling over and over. So everything we do, that's just data. And the stuff that happens in Union Cross that doesn't happen in Key, that's the important stuff. Stuff that we haven't seen before. So going back to PvP, that explains sort of what it is. We aren't fighting actual Keyblade wielders, we're fighting their data. So when Ephemer explains that, and it's like, well, we're allowing the Keyblade wielders to fight other Keyblade wielders, but it isn't actually hearts fighting each other. It's just you fighting the data. And at that point, Ventus and Scold gave their approval, and of course Laurium was already going to side with Ephemer with that. So yeah. So after they conclude that, it ends with Laurium going through Daybreak Town, and he finds a girl, and he says, Elrena, right? And then he mentions something about a little sister named Strelitzia. Okay, so it's revealed that this new character is the somebody of LARXENE. LARXENE is super relevant in Union Cross. LARXENE. This bitch. So basically, the cutscenes end there, but there is a problem with the translation right now, and I'm just gonna go off what I first saw when I heard about Elrena, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Elrena. Well, first let me explain about the data stuff a little bit more, because that was sort of explained in the last story update for the Japanese version with Maleficent. So apparently, I don't know if I talked about this, but apparently, when Riku Ansem stabbed Maleficent with the Keyblade of People's Hearts, she saw that as an opportunity to time travel and to try and change stuff in the past for her. But since that is a strict rule in time traveling in Kingdom Hearts, saying you can't change what's destined to happen, someone who only goes by the name Darkness sent her to the data versions of her homeworld. So she is cycling over and over the same events, and she's constantly losing no matter what. And she's like, I am genuinely confused. I don't know what to do. So it turns out that's what happened to Maleficent when she died in Kingdom Hearts 1. And that explains how she just miraculously came back in Kingdom Hearts 2. So, and if you want to check it out, just go check out Everglow's video. He did a pretty good job translating, and then there are people in the comment section who are discussing it. But let's go back to Elrena. Elrena, from what I first saw in the translation, is apparently the older sister of Strelitzia. Strelitzia had an older sister and no one mentioned it? And not even that. But why did I dedicate my life to Kingdom Hearts? And the reason why I said there was a translation issue was because when I looked at the new translated version from KHinsider, that was this morning, Laurium said that Strelitzia was his little sister. And I know that Laurium and Elrena can't be siblings. So they don't have a mutual sibling. They're not related. So either Strelitzia is Laurium's sister or Strelitzia is Elrena's sister. KHinsider even called this out, and they said, we just know she's a little sister of somebody. We don't know if she's Elrena or Laurium. So it's up in the air. So maybe Everglow will have a better translated version, to be completely honest. But what? This sort of explains a little bit of why Xehanort would also bring back LARXENE in the True Organization 13. We could excuse Marluxia being back because of his relevance in Union Cross. And for a while I was thinking, well, why bring LARXENE back? Is it because Nomura didn't want to think of anybody else new? But no. I mean, hey, that could still be it. But And so, when looking at Elrena, even though she's only had like 1 or 2 lines in this story update, she doesn't seem exactly the same. Because Larxene is a sadistic bitch. But Elrena seems a bit more down to earth, if you get what I'm saying. She doesn't seem immediately cold or bitter. And that's really it with this new story update. We'll just have to wait next month for more story updates, which they should be wrapping it up soon. Because if Union Cross, the Japanese version, is supposed to be finished by the time Kingdom Hearts 3 releases, and let's say that they have one last story update before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, because Kingdom Hearts 3 does come out at the end of January, and they do have a story update for each month, then we should probably see 2 more at the most story updates that's supposed to, I won't say wrap everything up, but sort of package it properly so that we can just focus on Kingdom Hearts 3. So there's no more questions about Union Cross that won't be answered in Kingdom Hearts 3. I guess. I'm not entirely sure. So moving on to the bit of news that was revealed for us for Kingdom Hearts 3. So remember back in Tokyo Game Show when Nomura released that artwork that apparently was supposed to be the menu art, which showed Sora sort of facing away from the camera. He was holding a Papu fruit with a bite taken out of it. So apparently that is apparently the menu art. You can see this on KHinsider, and it's also the disc art for Kingdom Hearts 3. And you can see a completed version, and we will see a completed version in the art book that is given to us in the deluxe version of Kingdom Hearts 3. And so you can see this all on KHinsider. This isn't too big, but we now know what the Kingdom Hearts 3 disc will look like. So I'll put an image up right now. You can see the deluxe edition as it was first shown to us, except now the box art is shown to us. You see here the art book. You can see the completed version of that artwork that Nomura showed us, and then you can see near the bottom, you can see the disc art, and it looks kind of similar to Kingdom Hearts 2. So but that's really it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will leave a link to KHinsider for the disc art and art book stuff, and the Union Cross stuff. I will leave a link to Everglow. I will leave a link to the video that I found that explains all of the key stuff, the Kingdom Hearts key stuff. It does it pretty well. So I'll leave a link to that, and I'll also leave a link to the translated version from KHinsider of this new Union Cross update. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys check out my Twitter and my Twitch. Hope you guys sponsor my channel. This has been Nora Lowbomber, and I'm out.